Hi there. In this video, we'll be covering how to self-publish your book online. Self-publishing your book can be empowering and can also be really frustrating. Let's make this process a little bit easier for you. By the end of this video, you will learn the right platforms on which to publish your book, the importance of setting the right price, and why it's so valuable to sell the book on your own website. And stay tuned until the end of the video for an opportunity I really think you're going to enjoy. Let's dive in. Good for you for wanting to self-publish your book. It's so empowering to be able to carry forward your message and put it out into the world and not have to worry about getting outside approvals, the gatekeeping, the rejections, just the BS you deal with in trying to bring your book forward. I think it's great that you're self-publishing because there's so much control and so much opportunity that comes through the self-publishing process. When you think about self-publishing, it's important to figure out where you want to distribute your book, where you want your book to be available. A lot of people like to post it on Amazon. Amazon is the world's biggest bookseller. About 55% of book sales happen on Amazon. But what about the other 45%? You know, it's about half. Half of the book sales in the world don't happen on Amazon. So I think a lot of times we overstate the importance of Amazon when we're missing opportunities to get our book out there in the world and other places. Really, that other place typically falls down to Ingram Spark. Ingram Spark is a distributor that works with bookstores and libraries to get books to those places. So if you want to buy a book from your local bookstore, all of those books in the bookstore were distributed through Ingram Spark. The Amazon stuff does not track for those types of opportunities. You could have a very successful Amazon book, but if it's not in Ingram Spark, it's not going to be in the bookstore. When you think about self-publishing your book, it's important to have the right files, and each of these platforms has specifications for files. You can't really go wrong with PDF or DocX, but at the same time, it's good to be able to follow those parameters, figure out what their guidelines are, and follow those guidelines. And then follow the metadata. You know, what categories should your book appear in? You know, don't put some creative, weird, strange category for your book and expect it to take off, because even if you get #1 bestseller for that category, maybe it's so obscure and out of the way that you're wasting opportunities, you're missing out on book sales. You know, you're really flushing potential book sales away because the people who are most interested in buying your book aren't finding your book because it's not in the right categories. So now you're pitching your book to the wrong audience, and the wrong people are trying to find your book and saying, it's not really for me because it's not in the right category. Keywords is another one. Think about the keywords that you use when you upload the book on those platforms. What search terms do you want people to use to find your book? Use those to your advantage. Make sure to set pricing that makes sense. And there's a really important pricing strategy at play. When you think about setting the price for your book, you can go high or you can go low. But you want to really think about the other books in your space and how you want to connect to readers. If you want to drive lots and lots and lots of sales, you want to go lower with the price point. And if you want to drive qualified leads and kind of weed people out, you want to go with the higher price point. Price point can be used to help you accomplish the goal that you want to accomplish from your book. If you want leads for your book, high quality leads, charge more money, get people on the fence or iffy not to buy the book, and the people that are buying the book are the most interested in following this path with you. And if you're interested in volume, lower the price and make it comparable to the lower end of successful books in your space and drive it and drive it and drive it and get people to keep buying. That's what you want. One of the coolest things about self-publishing is selling the book on your own platform, your own website. Putting the book out there as a lead opportunity, as a lead magnet, so when people sign up to buy the book from you, you have access to their information. Then you can send them emails and connect with them and drive this conversation forward and build a relationship. You can't necessarily build a relationship when somebody buys a book from Amazon. You just can't. Unless they reach out to you, you won't know that they bought the book. You won't know their identity. When someone buys the book from you directly and gives over their email address, you now have their contact information. It's a super valuable tool. And that's what this tool is all about. It's all about helping you take the next step. It's all about helping you turn leads into growth, opportunities, just driving this forward. Ultimately, the power in self-publishing comes from self, making decisions for what you want to accomplish with this book. This isn't about selling enough copies to make a publisher happy. It's about figuring out what you want to accomplish from this book, what your goals are, what your focus is, what you want to do from this book. You know, this isn't just about putting a book into the world. It's what do you want to accomplish from the book? Is it speaking engagements? Is it workshop sales? You know, is it driving business growth, leads and opportunities? You know, becoming the go-to expert in your space. Whatever the case may be, think about what your goal is and think about how the path that you choose for self-publishing and the choices that you make for self-publishing can help you accomplish those goals. If you want to learn more about this topic of how to self-publish your book online, I recorded another video that I definitely think you should check out. It's called How to Get Your Self-Published Book Noticed. That video is all about the metadata, it's all about categories, it goes deeper on those steps, it goes deeper on the things that you need to do when uploading your book, when promoting your book, and just really unlocking the potential of this message and what it can do for you. So definitely check that out. Remember, a good book can change your life. I'm Dan Good. Thanks for watching.